2. Top 5 reasons for CRA rejection of a charity application. Each year, the Charities Directorate receives approximately 4,000 applications for registration as a charity and rejects about 65% of them. Every application is assessed individually on its own merit to determine if the organization is eligible for charitable registration. The CRA make decisions on these applications based on common law, the Income Tax Act and its regulations, and CRA policy. Here are the top 5 reasons for rejection of a charity application, with a brief explanation of each concern and a sample paragraph that the CRA would use in their Administrative Fairness Letters, AFL, when the application is unlikely to qualify for registration. 1. Acceptable objects. Even if a charity's purposes are deemed charitable under the Income Tax Act, they must be drafted so as to conform with the CRA's required format. 2. Objects, purposes charitable. Many activities which are charitable in a colloquial sense are not deemed charitable under the Income Tax Act, which could prevent a charity from being registered. 3. Broad and vague language. This is another drafting issue, where the language used in the Articles of Incorporation are either A. broad or B. vague, both which preclude a charity from being registered. 4. Purposes don't reflect activities. Oftentimes, even where the purposes are charitable, the actual activities do not reflect and do not relate back to those purposes. 5. Lack of information. Perhaps the biggest reason given by the CRA for refusing a charity application is that the applicant hasn't provided sufficient information about its activities to determine whether they comply with relevant legislation. Some final tips and tricks for a successful charity application. Get a charity lawyer involved to assist with the application process if it fits your budget. Have a detailed plan. An experienced charity lawyer will be able to assist with creating a plan. Ensure all information, schedules, etc. are included. Disclose all information. Honesty is the best policy. Get educated. Read CRA's extensive materials. Be prepared for follow-up questions from CRA.